Hey guys, this is sorted. In this video, I want to show you how you can handle, carry and move big sheets of plyboard, MDF, plasterboard or sheetrock, as my American friends would say, on your own. And when I'm talking about big sheets, I mean those big, awkward 8 foot by 4 foot sheets, or 240 centimeters by 120 centimeters for those who think in metric. Usually, when carrying these large pieces of building material, you need 2 men, each grabbing an end and doing a team lift. Occasionally, when you're doing some DIY around the house, you might rope your wife or girlfriend into being your lifting partner. Failing that, a buddy or your dad can hopefully help you out. But what if all you got to help you out is a couple of collies or those really small people known as kids? And we all know how strong they are, many having trouble even holding an ice cream without dropping it. So in this case, when you're on your own and you need to move large pieces of heavy material, you need the right tool for the job. And that is where this tool comes in very handy. It is called the Roughneck Panel and Board Carrier, and I found it on Amazon the other day when I knew I was going to be doing some plasterboard work. I tried it out and it was great. I could easily, well, maybe not easily. These sheets of plyboard are still large and awkward and heavy to carry alone, but I could more easily, how about that, pick up those sheets all by myself and transport them all by myself from one point to another without causing myself any serious harm. Here you can see me negotiating doorways and pivoting fairly easily without off-balancing or breaking the board. Unfortunately, in the video my camera was positioned at the destination of where I was offloading them, and you don't see how I actually picked these boards up. And now, unfortunately, I've used up all the full sheets doing my hall ceiling, and have no full sheets lying around to demo how to pick them up. So instead, I'm going to demonstrate how to pick up some material using a panel of 8 foot by 2 foot, that's 240 centimeters by 60 centimeters of particle or chipboard. So what you do is you put the board carrier in roughly the midpoint of the board. You lift the board onto the carrier, you hold the top, you take a firm grip of the board carrier and you lift it. Then you can move it around, you can turn, you can pivot, and then to put it down, you just put it down on the ground, lift the board off, or you can tilt the board forward and slide it out, and that's how you use the Roughneck board carrier. As you can see, it is pretty easy. All you do is place the panel and board carrier upright under roughly the midpoint of the sheetrock, plasterboard, MDF or plyboard sheet that you want to move, and pick it up with a firm grip, then move it to its destination where you're going to be working on it. Don't get me wrong, this board carrier won't make the load any lighter, but it does make it a little bit less awkward and definitely allows for just one person instead of 2 people to move such a big and awkward material all by themselves. I have seen other carriers advertised that allow for a gripper along the top edge of the board, but I am not a fan of these as it requires a lot of extra upper body strength, and you need to be pretty tall in order for your arm and shoulder to be comfortably above the board. And I think you would be more off balance carrying a panel in that way than from below. Plus, I wouldn't trust that the gripper might not lose grip, and the board would come crashing down on my foot and break something belonging to me, or more than likely the board will be ruined by the fall. So this one looked like the better option, and I'm definitely happy that I bought one last week. If you're looking for one of these panel carriers, I've left a link to the one I bought in the description box below this video. If you click the link and decide to make a purchase, Amazon will give us a small kickback for recommending the product. So you will be indirectly supporting this channel without any additional cost to yourself. Okay guys, I'll leave it there. Now that is how to carry large sheets of plasterboard, sheetrock, MDF and plyboard all by yourself. Sorted. Catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment and all that good stuff.